Got my Gryffindor tie. I ordered for Christmas one year. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. David A. Qua here. Today's a very special day. I'm going to do something really different, not in the ordinary. It is a live stream with Q&A, but I'll be doing something different than just playing video games or something like that. So everyone knows I've done previous videos already on Harry Potter series. Okay? Got my wand. Got all the movies. I got all the books. Okay? Today's actually, we're going to do something related to the books. 1, 2, 3, Goblet of Fire, 5, 6, 7, right? I also got the video games. Hey! Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets for GameCube, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. Video games. Marcus is here. Cool Harry Potter movies, yeah. Blocks Gaming is here. Hi, David, he says. Steve Durbin's here. Gabriel says, I love Harry Potter. Awesome. Because today's live stream has to do with Harry Potter. You guys see me, right? Got my Gryffindor robe on. It's got this nice pointy robe. Okay. Got my Gryffindor tie. Got this many, many years ago at Hastings. Remember when Hastings existed? Did you like WrestleMania? Yeah, I liked it all right. I only watched like three matches though. Here, I think we're missing something. Yay! All right. Here's what we're going to do today. During this whole coronavirus pandemic, I actually sat down and I read most of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Look, I only got like 3 chapters left. I'm going to read 1 chapter for you guys today. And if you like it, maybe in the future, we'll do a video where I read an entire book for you guys. I got all these Doctor Who novels, and I really want to like find a reason to actually sit down and read them. And if I live stream it for you guys and you guys enjoy it, maybe that'd be more of a incentive for me to get started on those books. Okay, I like Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar. Yeah, that was a good match. What is your favorite Harry Potter movie? Prisoner of Azkaban. Okay, and that's what we're going to read today. I'm on chapter 20, The Dementor's Kiss. Okay, and I've only read Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets before this. And the movies just kind of caught up, and I just kind of just watched the movies just to get the idea. But so far, I've always enjoyed the books, and then I watched the movie afterwards. You know, when I personally didn't like Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets as much because I read the books first. Okay, but Prisoner of Azkaban being my favorite movie, I read the books, and same thing. The books is always better. They had a lot of background story and stuff like that you didn't get from the movie. You know, a lot of things about Harry Potter's like dad and how he, the friends got together to do to be animagus or whatever. Like they can change into animals and such, so they can be with their friend Lupin. Okay, Remus. Okay, and a lot of background story on when Harry Potter's parents were young and they were like best friends with Sirius Black, and during the wedding, Sirius Black was like the best man. I don't think they ever mentioned that in the movie. A couple other things like they tweak around some scenes. They in the movies they didn't focus on Quidditch as much. In the book, there was like this whole Quidditch thing. It was like they had multiple Quidditch matches. Throughout the book, but in the movie it was like just a short scene. Barely even saw the entire match, Reading is boring, says Max Rob. And Randy's here. Harry Potter's on right now. What's up? Here's what I'm going to do. I'll just keep reading, okay? I'll just read like how I normally read. And when I turn the page, I'll look at the chat, okay? And, the font is is big. You know, it's not like the Tom Clancy books. You know, Tom Clancy books is like 10 minutes just to get through one page. You know, and it's like you're trying to reread it just to understand what he's saying and stuff like that, and whatever. You know, hey Dave, I had a burger In and Out today for dinner. Awesome. I had a crawfish actually. Hey David, who's your favorite wrestler? I like The Undertaker. I made a video about it earlier because it was Undertaker's birthday. The guy who wrestles as Mark Calloway. Okay, he was he's the Undertaker, and his birthday was recently, so I made like a tribute video. I like Roman Reigns. Yeah, too bad he wasn't really there this year, but he's on the DVD cover. So, Chapter 20: The Dementor's Kiss. Harry had never been part of a stranger group. Crookshanks led the way down the stairs. Lupin, Pettigrew, and Ron went next, looking like entrants in a six-legged race. Next came Professor Snape, drifting creepily along, his toes hitting each stairs as they descended, held up by his own wand, which was being pointed at him by Sirius. Harry and Hermione brought up the rear. Oh, by the way, I should probably give you like background information, right? You can't just jump into chapter 20 of a book and not know any background information, especially those you guys are just joining. Okay, so here's what's going on. Sirius Black, okay, big time criminal murderer dude, okay? He escaped from Azkaban. He escaped from like prison, basically, okay? But it's like the biggest prison in the world or whatever for witches, okay? And and he's after Harry, pretty much. Or that's what everyone believes he's after Harry. And Harry, throughout the entire book, found out that this Sirius Black guy was betrayed. Like, he betrayed his parents. When they were young, the Sirius Black guy was friends with Harry Potter's parents, okay? And then when Harry Potter's parents got married and stuff, this guy, the big murderer of the story, the prisoner of Azkaban, okay? He was the best man and stuff like that. He was also Harry Potter's godfather when Harry Potter was born. Well, now, we believe he murdered his parents, or helped anyway. He helped Voldemort. Voldemort's like the big bad guy of the story. He's like the emperor, of the Harry Potter universe. So he helped him get to Harry Potter's parents and kill him. Stuff like that, okay? And Harry Potter's all mad. He wants his hands on Sirius Black. But then he sees Sirius Black, and we found out it wasn't Sirius Black who killed his parents, who was an accomplice of the murder, at least, okay? It was this other dude, Peter Pettigrew, okay? Who turns out to be Ron, like Harry Potter's best friend, okay? His rat, he has a pet rat. This whole time, this pet rat, who's been around, listening in on everything, he's always with Ron and Harry Potter and stuff, knows everything, okay? So when he heard that Sirius Black is loose, the rat disappeared and stuff like that. Well, anyway, we found out, hey, Peter Pettigrew's been alive this whole time. We thought that Sirius Black killed him too, And then it turns out it was Peter Pettigrew who betrayed, Harry Potter's parents and stuff like that, and framed, pretty much, Sirius Black. And Sirius Black been he knew this all along. Okay, he knew he was innocent this entire time, but he has to find his moment, to get out of Azkaban. Okay, I think that's enough. So we found out Peter Pettigrew is the real bad guy here. Okay, and now they're getting out of wherever they were. Okay. Getting back into the tunnel was difficult. Lupin, Pettigrew, and Ron had to turn sideways to manage it. Lupin is the teacher, by the way. He's one of the teachers at the Hogwarts school. Still had Pettigrew covered with his wand. Harry could see them edging awkwardly along the tunnel in single file. Crookshanks is Hermione's cat, was still in the lead. I mean, he was ahead of all the other ones. Harry went right after Black, who was still making Snape. Snape is another teacher at Hogwarts. He was there when the whole reveal happened. Drift along ahead of them. He kept bumping his lolling head on the low ceiling. Harry had the impression Black was making no effort to prevent this. You know what this means? Black said abruptly to Harry as they made their slow progress along the tunnel. Turning Pettigrew in, you're free, said Harry. Yes, said Black. But I'm also, I don't know, if anyone ever told you, I'm your godfather. Yeah, I knew that, said Harry. Well, your parents appointed me your guardian, said Black sniffly. If anything happened to them, Harry waited. Did Black mean what he thought he meant? I'll understand, of course, if you want to stay with your aunt or an uncle, said Black. But, well, think about it. Once my name's cleared, if you wanted a different home, some sort of explosion took place in the pit of Harry's stomach. What? Live with you? He said, accidentally cracking his head on a bit of rock protruding from the ceiling. Leave the Dursleys? The Dursley is his aunt and uncle and his cousin, okay? And they're very abusive to him. Or at least they're you know, he used to live underneath the stairs and stuff like that. And later on, he lived in like Dudley's, like his cousin's bedroom now. So he's like being treated a little better, but he's still like not. He's still being abused at home. Okay. Of course, I thought you wouldn't want to, said Black quickly. I understand. I just thought I. Are you insane? Of course I want to leave the Dursleys. Have you got a house? Where can I move in? Black turned right around to look at him. Snape's head was scraping the ceiling, but Black didn't seem to care. You want to? You mean it? Yeah, I mean it, said Harry. Black's gaunt face broke into the first true smile Harry had seen upon it. The difference it made was startling, and though a person 10 years younger was shining through the starved mask for a moment, he was recognizable as the man who had laughed at Harry's parents' wedding. They did not speak again until they had reached the end of the tunnel. Crookshanks darted up first. He had evidently passed his paw to the knot on the trunk because Lupin, Pettigrew, and Ron clambered upward without any sound of savaging branches. Hey, David, can I see your Lego Harry Potter video game? I don't even know where it is, man. I know which room it is in, but I don't know which box it's in. I have to look for it. Hi, David from Peru. Hey, Carolina. Welcome. Multi-Gunman is here. Hey, David, you heard of Melissa McCarthy? Yeah, of course. And Twizzy YouTube says hello. All right. Black saw Snape up through the hole, then stood back for Harry and Hermione to pass. At last, all of them were out. The grounds were very dark now. The only light came from the distant windows of the castle. Without a word to set off, Pettigrew was still wheezing and occasionally whimpering. Harry's mind was buzzing. He was going to leave the Dursleys. He was going to live with Sirius Black, his parents' best friend. He felt dazed. What would happen when he told the Dursleys he was going to live with the convict they'd seen on television? One wrong move, Peter, Lupin threateningly ahead. His wand was still pointed sideways at Pettigrew's chest. Remember, Peter Pettigrew is like the real bad guy here. All these years, he helped kill Harry's parents and blamed it on Sirius Black, Harry Potter's godfather, his parents' best friend, okay? It's finally out. The truth has been revealed. They're going to turn in Pettigrew, okay? Silently, they tramped through the grounds, the castle lights growing slowly larger. Snape was still drifting wearily ahead of Black, his chin bumping on his chest, and then a cloud shifted. There were suddenly dim shadows on the ground. Their party was bathed in moonlight. Snape collided with Lupin, Pettigrew, and Ron, who had stopped abruptly. Black froze. He flung out one arm to make Harry and Hermione stop. Harry could see Lupin's silhouette. He had gone rigid. Then his limbs began to shake. Oh my, Hermione gasped. He didn't take his potion tonight. He's not safe. Run, Black whispered. Run now! But Harry couldn't run. Ron was chained to Pettigrew and Lupin. He leapt forward, but Black caught him around the chest and threw him back. For those of you who don't know, we've kind of figured out that Professor Lupin is a werewolf. So when he sees a full moon, he's going to turn into a big giant beast and attack everyone uncontrollably. He's like the Hulk, you know? But instead of a big green thing, he turns into a big giant wolf man. But anyway, he can't control it, and oh my gosh, the full moon's coming out. Oh man, what's going to happen now? Leave it to me. Run! There was a terrible snarling noise. Lupin's head was lengthening. So was his body. His shoulders were hunching. Hair was sprouting visibly on his face and hands, which were curling into clawed paws. Crookshanks' hair was on end again. He was backing away. As the werewolf reared, snapping its long jaw, Sirius appeared from Harry's side. He had transformed. The enormous bear-like dog bounded forward as the werewolf wrenched itself free of the manacle binding it. The dog seized it about the neck and pulled it backwards, away from Ron and Pettigrew. They were locked jaw to jaw, claws ripping at each other. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Sirius Black is also, he's not a werewolf, but he can turn into a dog, a big black dog, by will, okay? And he, Peter Pettigrew, Harry's dad, James, okay, they all got this power so that Lupin wouldn't feel left out. Okay, so he doesn't feel bad that he's one turning into an animal all the time. His best friends can turn into animals too. Okay, but they're fighting right now. Pettigrew had dived for Lupin's dropped wand. Ron, unsteady on his bandaged leg, fell. There was a bang, a burst of light, and Ron lay motionless on the ground. Another bang. Crookshanks flew into the air and back to the earth in a leap. Expelliarmus! Harry yelled, pointing his wand at Pettigrew. Lupin's wand flew high into the air and out of sight. Stay where you are, Harry shouted, running forward. Too late. Pettigrew had transformed. Harry saw his bald tail whip through the manacle on Ron's outstretched arms and heard a scurrying through the grass. Oh no! Pettigrew got away! The killer got away! And there's only like this many pages left. I guess we'll see what happens in the next few books. There was a howl and a rumbling growl. Harry turned to see the werewolf taking flight. It was galloping into the forest. Sirius, he's gone. Pettigrew, transform, Harry yelled. Black was bleeding. There was gashes across his muzzle and back. But as Harry's words, he scrambled up again, and in an instant, the sound of his pulse faded to silence as he pounded away across the grounds. Harry and Hermione dashed over to Ron. What did we do to him? Hermione whispered. Ron's eyes were only half closed. His mouth hung open. He was definitely alive. They could hear him breathing, but he didn't seem to recognize them. I don't know! Okay, where are we here? Brian's here. He's just lame. Hey, David, what's your favorite Melissa McCarthy movie? I'm not sure. I know her from what's that show? Gilmore Girls. My sister used to watch that show all the time. What's up, bro, says Brian. Hey, are you going to watch Money in the Bank WWE? I'll try. And he says, hey, Steve. Okay. Let's continue with this. Oh, wait. That's the Blu-ray. All right, where are we? Harry looked desperately around. Black and Lupin both gone. They had no one but Snape for company, still hanging unconscious in midair. We better get them up to the castle and tell someone. Harry pushing his hair out of his eyes, trying to think straight. Come. But then, from beyond the range of their vision, they heard a yelping, a whining, a dog in pain. Sirius, Harry muttered, staring into darkness. He had a moment's indecision, but there was nothing they could do for Ron at the moment, and by the sound of it, Black was in trouble. Harry set off at a run, Hermione right behind him. The yelping seemed to be coming from the ground near the edge of the lake. They pelted toward it, and Harry, running flat out, felt the cold without realizing what it must mean. The yelping stopped abruptly as they reached the lake shores. They saw why. Sirius had turned back into a man. He was crouched on all fours, his hands over his head. No, no, please, he moaned. And then Harry saw them. Dementors, at least 100 of them. So Dementors are like the guardians, like the wardens or guards of the Azkaban prison. Okay, they're out to get Sirius Black too. Okay, they don't know that Sirius Black has been innocent this whole time, but they've been like, they're everywhere. You know, they're like getting involved in the Quidditch matches, and they're like all over the entrances on the different parts of the school and stuff like that, annoying all the teachers and all the students, you know. And they're like big black things floating around, and they would suck out. Just being near them, you feel cold, and people faint and stuff like that. Okay. He spun around, the familiar icy cold penetrating his insides. Fog starting to obscure his vision. More were appearing out of the darkness on every side. They were encircling them. Hermione, think of something happy, Harry yelled, raising his wand, blinking furiously to try and clear his vision, shaking his head to rid it of the faint screaming that had started inside it. I'm going to live with my godfather. I'm leaving the Dursleys. He forced himself to think of Black and only Black and began to chant, Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum! Black gave a shudder, rolled over, and lay motionless on the ground, pale as death. He'll be all right. I'm going to go and live with him. Expecto Patronum, Hermione, help me. Expecto Patronum, Expecto, Hermione whispered. Expecto, Expecto. But she couldn't do it. The Dementors were closing in, barely 10 feet from them. They formed a solid wall around Harry and Hermione and were getting closer. Expecto Patronum, Harry yelled, trying to blot the screaming from his ears. Expecto Patronum! A thin wisp of... Oh, by the way, this spell that he's trying to say, Expecto Patronum, is supposed to, like make a big flash of light or come out with this like soul animal or whatever. It's supposed to take these Dementors away. Like it's supposed to like shoo them away. Okay. A thin wisp of silver escaped his wand and hovered like mist before him. At the same moment, Harry felt Hermione collapse next to him. He was alone, completely alone. Expecto Patronum! Harry felt his knees hit the cold grass. Cold was clouding his eyes. With a huge effort, he fought to remember. Sirius was innocent. Innocent! We'll be okay. I'm going to live with him. Expecto Patronum, he gasped. So he's trying to get this his spell to work. It won't work. Okay? Oh, by the way, we're really close to the end of this chapter. Okay. We're almost done. And then we'll do like a Q&A, whatever you guys want to do. By the feeble light of his form... Wait a sec. I said that every time I turn the page, I will ask, look at the chat, see what you guys are doing. Hey, Brain, are you sad about Kobe Bryant dying? Oh, Brian. He said Brain. I scheduled my Easter haul video because I got them early. Cool. David's going crazy. Hey, Brian, you watched a movie called Neighbors with Seth Rogen and Zach? I seen a little bit, Brian said. Hey, Dave, are you live streaming a game on YouTube today? Yeah, I couldn't later. And Thomas Blast says, hi. Hey, I'm on the last page of this chapter 20, The Dementor's Kiss. So once we're done with this, we'll do something else. If you guys like this type of live stream, we'll do more of it. I'm almost done with this book, okay? But if not, I'll read something else, you know? If I have some other novels, Doctor Who, I can read a magazine or something. I got James Bond novels, Tom Clancy novels, you know, we can read those too. By the feeble light of his formless Patronus, he saw the Dementor halt, very close to him. It couldn't walk through the cloud of silver mist Harry had conjured. A dead, slimy hand slid out from under the cloak. It made a gesture as though to sweep the Patronus aside. No, no, Harry gasped. He's innocent. Expecto Patronum. He could feel them watching him, hear their rattling breath like an evil wind around him. The nearest Dementor seemed to be considering him. Then it raised both its rotting hands and lowered its hood. Where there should have been eyes, there was only thin, gray scab skin, stretched blankly over... Huh? What was that? Did you guys hear that? It was like a snake or something. It was like a hissing sound. Maybe I should be slithering. Okay. Where the heck are we? It was getting good too. Oh, anyway, let's go back a little bit. Where there should have been eyes, there was only thin gray scab skin, stretched blankly over empty sockets. But there was a mouth, a gaping shapeless hole, sucking the air with the sound of a death rattle. A paralyzing terror filled Harry so that he couldn't move or speak. His Patronus flickered and died. White fog was blinding him. He had to fight. Expecto Patronum! He couldn't see, and in the distance he heard the familiar screaming. Expecto Patronum! He groped in the mist for Sirius and found his arm. They weren't going to take him, but the pair of strong, clammy hands suddenly attached themselves around Harry's neck. They were forcing his face upward. He could feel its breath. It was going to get rid of him first. He could feel its putrid breath. His mother was screaming in his ears. She was going to be the last thing he ever heard. Okay, so these Dementor things, they're like eating him up pretty much. Okay, they're taking his soul. And every single time that these Dementors have shown up in the book so far, he keep hearing his dying parents, like their last breath and stuff like that. Like these Dementors do that to him. Okay. And then from the fog that was drowning him, he thought he was a silvery light growing brighter and brighter. He thought he saw a silvery light growing brighter and brighter. Okay. He felt himself fall forward onto the grass, face down, too weak to move, sick and shaking. Harry opened his eyes. The Mentor must have released him. The blinding light was illuminating the grass around him. The screaming had stopped. The cold was ebbing away. Something was driving the Mentor's back. It was circling around him and Black and Hermione. They were leaving. The air was warm again. So, someone else used the Expecto Patronum spell. We don't know yet. Well, I know what it is because I've seen the movie, but if you're coming this part, yeah, you're wondering who conjured up that spell, okay? Conjured up the the Expecto Patronum spell. Something was driving the mentors back. It was circling around him and Black and Hermione. They were leaving. The air was warm again. With every ounce of strength he could muster, Harry raised his head a few inches and saw an animal amid the light, galloping away across the lake. Eyes blurred with sweat, Harry tried to make out what it was. It was as bright as a unicorn. Fighting to stay conscious, Harry watched it canter to a halt as it reached the opposite shore. For a moment, Harry saw by its brightness somebody welcoming it back. Raising his hand to pat it, someone who looked strangely familiar, but it couldn't be. Harry didn't understand. He couldn't think anymore. He felt the last of his strength leave him, and his head hit the ground as he fainted. All right. So what happened with Harry? I guess we'll never know unless you guys say, "Hey, David, read the next chapter." Okay, how was that, guys? That was one chapter from Harry Potter. Venom 2 Carnage is the rumored titled. Random says hello. I'm going to be back. I'm coming on my Vival channel. Okay. Gabriel says nice. All right, guys. I guess that's it for today. You want to see something cool? I got some more cosplay for you guys. You want to see it? Back. You're back already? Jeez. Okay. So here. It's possible we may have to do some grocery shopping because our refrigerator is getting a little low. And then people keep asking me, "Hey, David, if you leave the house at all, you gotta make sure you're safe. Make sure you have a mask." Now, as you guys know, I've been to Comic-Cons a lot in the past. I am ready to go out if you have to. Got my medical mask, or my, well, we use this when we're like sawing. Like my dad has a bunch of them, a whole box of them when he's sawing wood, you know? I'm gonna have this. Haven't really worn it since I moved here. Back in Kansas, it was necessary because it gets cold there, you know, during the winter. Then, this is the final part. This is the scare away the coronavirus. Nobody knew who I was till I put on the mask. On the Geek says, "Hey, David. Lord of the Rings. Books are so good. Oh, yeah, I can read Lord of the Rings sometime. I have the books. Have you ever gotten the mod on your Xbox 360? No. What did you think of the PS5 controller reveal? I thought it looked nice. I like the white. It looks smooth. It is called the, what's it called? Dual Sense. Hey, David, you watched a movie called The Happy Time Murders with Melissa McCarthy? No, I have not. Final Freddy vs. Jaw says, I can't understand you. Have you ever gotten the red ring of death on your Xbox 360? Yes, I have. For some reason, the fan, I have this extra fan that you put into the Xbox 360. It doesn't work. A red ring, my Xbox 360. I took it off, and it's back to green ring. Story time got weird all of a sudden. Bane, you're supposed to be dead. Catwoman shot you with the bat bike in Dark Knight Rises. Well, only if David gets 100 million subscribers. Then, I have my own permission to die. Twizzle says, hello, Mr. Bane. What game are you live streaming later? There is one game I'm working on. We can do it right now. Would you like me to live stream right now? Ah. Ugh. 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 It is hot under there. Look at my hair, man. Look at my hair. Ah. I'm a mess. Yes, David. No, please. Bane needs to hush. He's just jealous that he's on the Batman 2021. He's not in the Batman 2021. On the Geek says no. Okay. Anyone ordered a pizza? All right, let's do this. I'm gonna play a game. I'm gonna live stream it for you guys. Power must have went off or something. Okay, let's do this. There it is. I downloaded a couple things. Contrast, which I played before. I actually beat that game already. Got like every single trophy in the game. But it's been so long, it's like one of the first games I ever got digitally on the PlayStation 4. So I got that. So I've been playing that again because I lost my save game. Hang on. So here, Contrast. I already got all the trophies, see? But I've been playing again because I lost my save game, so I've been playing that game all over again. What else? I got this other one. This is a demo. The Casebook of Arcady Smith. Okay, Arcady Smith. Let's play GTA. No, I don't have it installed. Look. No GTA. That one looks good. Whatever happened to the Pringles collection? Oh, I threw it away. I don't have it anymore. That was at my old house. When I moved to this new house, I don't have room for it anymore. Can you play Shadow Mortar on Xbox One? Well, I don't have that either. Like, if you want me to play it, I can. You just got to wait a couple days so we can download it. I'm going to play Contrast. Why do you delete games? Because I don't have any room to leave them, to keep them. I'm going to play Contrast. We'll just do it this way. You guys can see it, right? All right, let's do this. Resume game. Oh, crap. I need to go back. I did some collectible hunting. This is not where we're supposed to be. I went back to a previous level. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, yeah, this is where we're supposed to be. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Act 3. This is where we're supposed to be. Hang on. Can't hear the game. All right, let's go. Follow Dee Dee. Let's do this. Can you guys see the game all right? Where the heck are we? I don't know if I remember this. I'm gonna skip this. Follow Dee Dee. Let's go. Any collectibles? Is this free? I don't think so. I got it for free. Remember when the PS4 first came out? They were like, here, just because you bought the PS4, you get all these free games. This was one of them. Okay? But now, if you want to get it, you have to pay for it. But it was free at the time. You have zero luminaries. You need 2 luminaries to activate this. Well, that's not one. I need to go back then. Oh, there's one right there. A luminary. So you can shift into the there we go. Okay, I need him to stand up or something. There's a luminary. You see it? It's right up there. Crap. Go back. What am I supposed to do? Crap. I don't remember how to do this. Shift in. Okay. Darn this game. Crap. There. Oh my gosh. Got it. Okay, I need 2 more of these. Oh, there's one just sitting out in the corner, out in the open. Okay, we got 2. See how that game is? It's like shifting the shadows and then it becomes a platformer. All right, here we go. We need the shadows to stand up here somehow. What's our goal? Let's try to get up there, right? Maybe that way will work. Ugh, come on. Oh man, almost could have made it. What's your favorite Resident Evil game? I like the original 3 and 4. I like Revelations. Okay. We have another puzzle here. I don't know what to do. Can I move any of this stuff? No. Oh, I think we need to get that Ball. I can't get back up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that ball we were holding earlier. We need to take it with us. Oops. Okay, we need to take this with us. I can't lift it up. Crap. This is where the puzzle is. It's not getting up there. Okay, how about that? It gives us plenty of space. No. Take it with us. Where'd it go? Oh, the ball's right over there by the door. What about this? Doesn't this work? Oh, I can't go up. It's a big hill. Well, I can't jump while I'm holding this thing. Curious. It's a puzzle. Oh, it knocked it out. Ooh. What about here? Okay, leave it here. Better run before it rolls off or something. Oh man, did you see that? That was cool, man. That was cool. I'm impressed. Crap. Can't even reach it here. Darn it. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, and the ball's up here too. Okay, put this ball in here. Yay! Alright. Sweet music to my ears. Okay, now how does this go? Yep, we go here. You see that? You see that? We need to get to that, we did it. Alright. See, this game's kind of cool in a way. Hey, David, you have Minecraft installed. YouTube moved the comments. It did? Oh, man. Get into the secret workshop. That's our objective right now. I don't know if you read up there. Oh, crap. Look at that. Like, this one depends on where you put the, put everything. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? All right, how about that? Hang on. Oh, there's some collectible back here. Glad I saw it when I did. There we go. You see that? Isn't that cool? Oh man, I gotta jump in just the right time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crap. Oh my gosh, that was close. Okay, I made it. Yeah, yeah. Skip. All right, where to now? Oh, I need to get up there, huh? Okay, got to shift in here. Whoops. Yeah, he goes over to the other side. I gotta get on his shoulder. Hang on. Whoop. Crap. So I gotta jump at exactly the right time when he like turns. Otherwise I fall off. Yeah, you see that? You see that? Now I can get to the other side. Shift out. Cool. This girl is part of the shadows. She's part of the League of Shadows. Collectibles? No? Alright, let's move on. Where am I? Isn't this the first room I came into? I was here. And you go back. I did something wrong. Where do I go up there? Oh wait, what's this? Huh? We were here. We were here too. Okay, so this is in case we oh crap. We haven't done this yet. I don't think so. Crap! Oh my gosh. Gotta get back up. It was these stairs, the long one. Oops, this button. Oh my gosh. I made it too. Hey David, you watched a movie called Charlotte's Web. Yeah, I saw the old cartoon of it. I didn't see like the live action version, you know what I'm talking about? The one that's like the more recent one. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that again. Luckily, I don't have to travel too far. Imagine having to go back and do all that again. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Why? I made it. I suck. Darn it, I pressed the wrong button. I want to do that zoom thing. Darn it! I'll get this eventually. I know what I'm supposed to do. All right, here we go. There we go. See that? Huh? I'm not supposed to be here? Ah, collectible. The secret lab. I found it. Hey, David, how you been since Nathaniel? How's it going, bro? David, I'm playing the game that almost broke my controller. What do you mean? How does a game do that to your controller? Maybe you're the one who's about to break the controller. Don't do that, Dave. For some reason, I thought that was a crab or a shrimp. Quarantine is getting to my brain. What are you talking about? All right, guys, I'm gonna end the live stream right here. Skip. It should autosave. Here it is. Act 3, Turn a Blind Eye. It's a new segment, which I will play separately. All right, everyone. I'm gonna go to bed. Got a big day tomorrow. Bye-bye. I'm going to Z's. Yeah, me too. Good night, everyone.